school fees, and do normal banking transactions at no extra cost. That service is the Trust Bank electronic bill payment, first of its kind in the Gambia. Payment is received instantly by utility company or school and can be done at all Trust Bank branches and agent locations. Selected agents are open on Sundays and late evenings. Trust Bank Limited. We are proudly Gambian.
My name is Ramatullah Bari. I work in the Management Information System, MIS. I'm the IT administrator in Farafenya branch. I work and make sure all the communications and network systems here are fine so that they will be able to take care of our customers effectively and serve them in a very reliable time. When applications have problems sometimes with the cashiers, I am called to attend to them to be able to take care of their application and solve their problems on time. I'm always ready, and I should be always ready. That's because my department is the backbone of the bank, and like without it, connection becomes very slow, and serving customers in a very reliable time becomes not effective without us. Solutions should be always there. Like, there's nothing like plan A, B, C. It's like it's already in position. So whenever something is up, just in a minute you should take care of it. When I was younger, I wasn't expecting to work in a bank because I studied IT, and when I was studying this, I thought like for you to be able to get into the bank, you only have to read accounting or anything that has to do with financial issues, not knowing that with an IT, it's one of the most important departments in a bank. So when we graduated, I get to meet some of my friends and that are working in other different institutions, as Trust Bank was always my bank, and I decided to come and work with Trust Bank. I was in Brikama branch, and I was in Banjul, and I was in Latrikunda branch. Now I'm in Farafenni. In the provinces here, when it comes to the staffs that I'm working with, it's like it's in a smaller group than in the town, because in the Combo, like place like Brikama is a bigger branch. You get to get many people, and also you relate to many staffs at the same time. You have to solve many problems at the same time. Actually, my department, you don't need to be only on computer. You need to get to know something about the operations, because whenever cashiers or any of the operation staffs need a problem or has an application problem, you need to solve it. In order for you to be able to solve those problems, you need to know the applications and the program itself and the software itself. So sometimes we get to deal with customers in one way or the other. One of the experiences that I remember with one of the customers, it was a customer that was getting a Western Union, but when he was asked the requirements, he really got so mad and very angry, but later when he was talked to, he got to understand what the situation was, because he was really nervous, and then he felt that his money was in the bank and he just have to take it. You don't need any other thing or any requirement to get the money from the bank. So when he was asked his documents to identify him, he thought that wasn't right. But then later when he was explained that that was his own security, then he got to understand that this is for me, because it has to be explained for him. I was a customer in Trust Bank, and before I joined the bank, it was so difficult for me to understand. I felt that banking is going to be something very difficult, and customers don't really need to understand what is inside. It has to be only the staffs, and whatever they have decided, that's what it should be. So, but being in the banking environment tells me that all customers should be able to understand whatever banking is, and I had learned from that. And whenever I go outside, I tell my friends this is what banking it is, and customers are entitled to know what banking it is, even the staffs that are inside the bank. My idea in working in Farafenni, I had no clue how it was going to be like. I thought it was just not going to be as normal in the town. And I just think it was going to be totally different from whatever we have in the bigger city. But when I came here, I found out that people got to understand what banking is. Like, I find people here who understand what banking is than even people who are living in the town, and they support the idea and had the concept than even the people who are in the town. Like, you get people here who really understand what really banking it is.
It is a Gambian brain and heart at work, which is why we can identify and understand what it takes to build and maintain trust. It is no coincidence Trust Bank Limited, a Gambian bank, a Gambian managed entity, has become the highest employer in the industry, widest ATM network, and with the widest branch network and counting. We believe in putting you first. That is why we play our part in nation building, from sports to education, and play a meaningful role in complementing government efforts in health delivery. We believe in putting you first because of our innate understanding of your needs to tailor-make products that can only add value to your lives. We believe in putting you first. That is why we have become your trusted partner. Trust Bank Gambia Limited. Proudly Gambian.
Trust Bank, dollar dalan noena, nina dinna la Trust Bank la. Boka yi wa Trust Bank, deng ne Gambia. Ñom Gambia lañ gis. Te Gambian si ñoo fa liggéey. liñ am si profit ñu indi waat ko si réew mi. Trust Bank dollar dalan noone da ñina dinna la Trust Bank la. Dollar ganzen idoni jigo bendade ito benyamin konga wole ya. Trust Bank.